when did this idea strike you?
So basically, the initial storyline of Mahaan was just a father and son conflict. Basically, this whatever you said, there is the conflict based on their ideologies and philosophy. There is a conflict. So I didn't actually fix which philosophy I should keep it. It can be replaced with anything. It can be replaced with anything. But I thought, let me take this Gandhian ideology as a background. But it's because it talks about more of a individual freedom and feeling about individualism and all that. So that was more attached to the, because Gandhi was someone who attached, and the liquor industry which came in, because that was also very growth of a person from like when he breaks his clutches and then he decides, okay, I'm going to live my life the way I wanted. I wanted him to be something. So I didn't want it to be like a gangster. Like he can go on, like Bobby could have been a gangster. He joins a gangster. He becomes like a Pablo Escobar kind of a thing. But I didn't want that. It can be a drug or something. But I didn't want all that. But because I wanted it to be like more relatable, because this is happening in India, because this is a big industry. So it was very exciting for me when I wrote. We did a lot of research for it. And I read a lot of things and all that. So how this concept of prohibition came from, where it came, and how it is now and all that. So implementing that in the script in that level was very good.
You see Gandhi Mahaan, Gandhian being such a high standard to leave during Gandhi's father's period and all. But when Gandhi is in his 40s, it becomes something that people used to ridicule him. Look at Gandhi Mahaan. So it's sort of Gandhi's teachings, Gandhi's principles sort of becomes like a subject of mockery or something. What is that you're going for, that difference?
Some people take it in the wrong way, because because when you think of Gandhi ji, it's about freedom. I mean, he's the one. He's the father of the nation. He gave us, the freedom fight and all that. So the word freedom is what is there. I mean, but in this film, the character Mahan's father, he's like he's an ardent follower of Gandhian principle and all that. But he has lost the idea of freedom as such to his son. He has not given freedom to his son at all. In the name of Gandhi, he's doing a big blunder which even Gandhi wouldn't accept. That's what is happening. So I think it's taking in a wrong way. I mean, you take something as an ideology or philosophy and you put it in your mind in the wrong way, and then you try to force it to others.
When you're working with such a favorite actor, do you feel comfortable asking for more takes or giving notes and things that this doesn't work? Otherwise, you just go with whatever he gives you.
No. He's like very open now. I mean, he sort of takes your inputs, and then he's a great actor. He comes with his own purpose, and most of the time it is not that I go tell him to change. I mean, it doesn't happen that way. But if there were some situations where I just told him, no, sir, I mean, this is sort of not I wanted. Maybe it changes, then he will immediately change it and he will do it. So he's very, very director friendly artist. I mean, it's not at all tough to work with him. It's like so like it's very. He's like, I said, director's actor. You can just do magic with him.
And you also get most of the character psychology right. There's some psychological truth to all the characters that you do. How do you get into that kind of mindset, and how does the planning go into creating such personalities? Basically, why I'm talking about the psychological aspect of your characters is, when you see that there's a liquor thing going on, there's all this father-son relationship, but I also see more of its inner journey. All the characters like traveling inside. It's a psychological aspect to it. So how do you decide it? How do you go into each person? Because every character has some personality. It's not. How do you get this multiple variations?
Basically, because I enjoy. I mean, during the process of writing, more of the characters is what I think. I enjoy writing more depth into the character, because on every character I want it to be like a gray character, has his own limitations, own weakness, own strength and all that. And then they also change. It's not like right from the beginning they are in the same mindset. They undergo some emotional trauma and all that. So every character I work, and then when we place all these characters, I think the scenes get more interesting. That's what we go for. So before first writing a scene, writing into a detailed screenplay, I just fix the characters first. I mean, okay, what that character begins and how they end. I mean, what is the graph that is happening to that character. Like when he starts, he's a person, and then when he ends, he's not the same person. It shouldn't be a same person.
Okay, and most of the films you get the polarizing reviews, right? One is saying it's like awesome, one is saying no, it's not so awesome. So how do you react to such reviews, and how do you keep yourself in it? Don't get.
I don't get. I mean, it is always there because I think a film getting mixed reviews is kind of a good thing as per my perspective.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I think it's fine. I mean, because when you do a film and then the reviews getting mixed reviews is actually sort of a good thing, Stacey, because you get to know like okay what people are how they are seeing it, and like there's a lot of people who sees what they're written in the same way or in even more. There are some people who even think more than us and then tell this is what is happening, and some they just see this the entertaining film and then they just say no, it's not entertaining, it's sort of there's a lag, all that words and all that. But I think I should take it, but not take it seriously. I mean, not take it into your because it's not going to. But definitely, I need to know like what audience thinks about the film. Yeah.
So I want to ask, there's part 2 to it.
Part 2, I don't know. Maybe if there's a possibility, I can think of it because we have these two characters taking a turn in the end, and I think there's a scope also, but I should think of how to explore that. But as of now, I haven't thought about it.
Before I leave, you've also written Shankar sir's next film, right? So
it's just a story. Yeah. So I mean, actually, it was like I feel like really honored because like Shankar, someone like Shankar sir is. I mean, because he just asked like if you have any story because he's planning to direct a film with. Telugu, I mean,
Ram Charan.
So he said that if it is, when you have any story, I can. I'm planning to take a story and direct it. So I felt it is a real honor because someone like Shankar asked me. So I had a storyline which I felt if Shankar sir takes it, it would be in a different level. So I told him. So he liked it. Unfortunately, he liked it, and then now he is. But he's also writing with other writer. I mean, he's changing. The screenplay is being done by Shankar sir, and then where anyway it's for Telugu. So there's a lot of writers also involved later. But the story is I gave the story.